a freelance writer and blogger, and I have a website, hiletsmakeout.com, and I'm excited to be here.
Awesome. Cool. Who wants to go next? Sarah? Is your mic working?
Hi.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, my mic is working, but my throat is kind of bad.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
But I'm so excited for Aditi's class because she's the best, and I finally got my technology to work thanks to Mercury retrograde. It was being a bitch, but
Awesome.
I'm excited. I just also graduated from the same program as Aditi, and I'm just hanging out right now. So
awesome. And Sarah's a photographer.
Mm.
Okay, Shweta.
Okay, I didn't realize I had to unmute myself. But hi guys, my name is Sweta. I know most of you. I'm here because I just want to make sure that I get the optics correctly, because I'm just starting on that whole crazy online world. And Aditi has been really fantastic. She's on her A game with giving the direction. So I'm actually looking forward to it because I think for me, I need the breakdown.
Yeah.
So this is helpful.
I think this is going to be super helpful actually, because I broke it down into 5 steps. So now you can always be like, okay, check, check, check. Because actually Shweta is one of the reasons I'm doing this class, because she was getting super confused while I was trying to explain to her the different funnels. Like, you need to like write this out and explain this to people. So I was like, okay. So that's why I asked everyone if you were interested. Okay, so Mega, next. Welcome to the call today.
Hi, this is Megha, and I just got my real estate license, so I'm looking to starting that business. And I'm an engineer by profession and training, so it's 2 different things. But I'm looking forward to learning a lot of new things.
Very cool. So you're trying to build up your real estate business?
Yes, I'm trying to build it up now.
Awesome. So I see you're on Zoom and on the phone. Is that right?
That's right, because I realized I needed to have a mic, and I have not tried out a mic on this laptop, so I didn't want to take a risk. So I just called in. So the 817 number is mine.
Okay, okay. Because I was going to say you can do both at once, but that's fine if you wanted to make sure you can hear. Okay, Sangu, is that how you refer to yourself? Is that what you like everyone to call you? Your mic is open, so you should be able to talk. Can you hear us? Okay, well, you can always chat. You can type in the chat box, or if you are maybe away from the computer right now, you can feel free to introduce yourself when you're back. All right, so let's dive straight into the content. So I'm trying something new today, you guys, and I want you to let me know how this works for you. If you're listening, that's fine, but if you're watching, I especially want to get your feedback. I've learned that people pay attention better when they're like looking at words on a screen versus me just talking and versus me having slides with bullet points. So I'm trying this technique today where I'm gonna actually talk through slides, and each slide has a sentence. So you'll see how I'm gonna go through it. Let me know if this is more, if this makes you pay attention more, if you like this method, or just let me know what your feedback is. I really like it. I feel like I pay more attention when it's in this format, and then you guys can also use this for your webinars. So let me share my screen. All right, I'm going to share my desktop. Then I am going to go live with my slides. Please let me know if you can see them.
Yep, I can see it.
Awesome. All right, cool. So today we're going to talk about opt-in creation. All right. So we're going to cover 4 specific things. What the heck is an opt-in? Why do you need an opt-in for your business? And how to set up an opt-in. And last, how to deliver your freebie if you have one. whatever your opt-in is. So what is an opt-in? An opt-in means a way to let people give you their email address, okay? They are opting into your email address, essentially. That's why it's called an opt-in, because they're voluntary opting into it. So here's some examples. Here's one where somebody has a pop-up on their website. So you see how it has the name and the email. And then it also tells you, it gives you an incentive to opt into her email. She says, get access to my free guide, okay? So, and by the way, feel free to interrupt me at any time if you have any questions. And I'll keep a look at the chat box too to see if you guys are saying anything in there. All right, so there are 3 reasons. Okay. All right, so there we go. So why do I need an opt-in for my business, okay? There's 3 reasons why you need an opt-in for your business. Number 1 is to grow your business. Number 2 is to grow your business. And number 3 is to grow your business. For real. No, but for real. If you want to get your payday, and I know all of us are trying to get our paydays, it's time to build your email list, okay? You want to build a following of people that love getting your emails. They look forward to the next time you will email them. Like literally people tell me, you need to send out emails more. That's the type of stuff you want to hear from your audience. That's how awesome you want your emails to be. Because your emails are the best. You teach stuff that your following wants to know. That's what you're going to do with your email list. You're going to teach stuff that your following wants to know. I don't know what that red line is, but I don't know what that is, but let's keep going. You teach stuff that your following wants to know. You make cool products that make their lives better, right? Because I'm always teaching you guys, it's all about what your audience wants. So it doesn't matter what Nadia wants. It doesn't matter what the Diti wants. It doesn't matter what Sarah wants. It doesn't matter what any of us want. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, so it doesn't matter what everyone else wants. I mean, it doesn't matter what you want. It only matters what your audience wants for your emails, okay? So you're gonna teach them stuff that your following wants to know. You're gonna make cool products that make their lives better. And you're gonna make them laugh because you're gonna have funny stories in your emails because you have to make them engaging, of course. So who wouldn't wanna receive your emails if you do all of those things? So how do you set up an opt-in? Okay, so good question. Let's jump right into that now. So today we're gonna talk about setting up an opt-in separate from your main website. So I know a few of you already have websites established and you guys collect emails on your website. This is gonna be separate from that, okay? And I'll tell you why. Because when you want people to sign up for a specific thing, your main website is not the place to send them because there's too much going on your main website. There's too many buttons, there's too many blog posts, there's too many things to do. So we want to actually send people to a page that's very clear and just literally has one call to action. Like people get so distracted with too much going on. So that's why you're going to create an opt-in page separate from your main website. And I'll explain how that works as well. So like I said, why? Because those are more confusing. Plus, you can use this for your main page if you need to. Basically, what I'm saying here is the stuff I'm going to teach today, you can apply it to your main page in different ways as well. So the first thing you need is a page for people to go to. So let's say you guys are periscoping, right? Or you're doing a webinar or you're doing something. You want to send people to a specific page. So you're going to be like, hey guys, go to, for me, I have The Marketing Angel as the URL I bought. So I'll be like, hey guys, go to themarketingangel.com to sign up for my free marketing group where I teach free classes. Okay, so I don't send them to my main website. Why? Because there's too much going on there. But when you go to themarketingangel.com, which you guys can check out, there's nothing there but some text, my photo, and a place to put in your name and email. So that is what you call a landing page, okay? So here are some that my private coaching clients made. So here's one from Tanuja. So we created this Love Bites fan club page. So what she did is she bought this URL separate, and then she created this landing page, and literally you can see, if you can see, this is the only main one call to action. And now actually that I'm looking at it, I wouldn't even have these social media buttons, because then that gives them multiple choices of where to click, which you want to get their email address. So you only want one place for them to click. Okay, so like Mega, for you, if you are potentially teaching people how to buy your first home, you can create a free guide about what to know when thinking about buying your first home. And you can literally have a landing page like this and have people click a link to get the free guide, and then that's where they would put their name and email address. Okay. So notice there's only one call to action, as I'm saying here. So here's Shraddha's page. She made this for her energy hour calls. It's very simple. It's just straight up name, email, get access. And for these people who come to this page, they already know Shraddha, so she just made it really simple. All she needed them to do was literally be on a page, so they'll get notified when her call goes live. Then here's another one that Shweta did to do free energy assessments. So she's doing this to bring in brand new clients who she's never worked with before, to get a taste of her work, understand what she does, and get a chance to talk to her on the phone. So she invites people to this page to put in their name and email so they can get a free energy assessment. So essentially, she's collecting brand new people's email addresses in exchange for a free energy assessment. And that allows her to build her email list to a larger following, so she can email and communicate with them consistently and let them know, when she has free calls going on, when she has products for sale, and whatever she wants to teach through her blog posts too. So how do you get a landing page? How do you create one of those things? So some people use subscription services, like Lead Pages is one. I believe it ranges from $37 a month at the lowest price to, I think it can go up to $100, depending on how many different pages you want to create. So one thing I'll mention is people actually have like lots of landing pages. So maybe you'll have like 10 different offers. I know some of you follow Shalene Johnson. So for example, what she does is she'll have like a lead page or a landing page for like her confidence webinar. Then she'll have a landing page for her fitness class. Then she'll have a landing page for her business seminar. So people have different landing pages for different sorts of free products that they want to put out there in order to attract people into their business, okay? I use Megaphone app right now. I'm continuously looking at new things to use. There's something called Optimized Press as well that actually might be good for you guys, but I'll recommend that only after I use it first. I'm getting one of my landing pages created on that by a designer right now. And she actually said it's a one-time payment, like you just pay $99 one time, and then you'll have all these templates you can use. This is specifically for WordPress though, so that's only if you have a WordPress website. I think, unless it integrates with other things too, which I'll find out for you. And I use Megaphone right now, but I will say this one costs $50 a month right now, so it's a lot of money. And they do have a free 1 month usually. So if you wanted to just give it a shot and practice making these landing pages, you can use Megaphone app. So some people, they don't even do all those things. What they do is they get their designer to make one or multiple landing pages for them. So they're like, screw these subscription services. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to get my designer to make my own personalized ones. So if you don't have a designer right now, or it costs too much money, what you can do is hire somebody on Fiverr, which is a website, fiverr.com, where you can hire people for services for like about $5 or more. Or Upwork is another website where they have lots of freelancers for $5 to $20 approximately to make a very basic landing page for you. So if you're tight on money, I say start with this, because what you can do is you can get one landing page made and you can replicate it, because you can just take the code and just make it again and again and again, and you can change the products. So that's what I did in the beginning. So that's what I did for this specific page, which I'll show you here. So this is the page I send people to sign up for the free Facebook group that all of you are in right now. So I send them to themarketingangel.com, and then it redirects to this page. And I just have very basic text here, and then literally you just put in your name and email and you join. So I paid literally $10 to somebody. This was when Elance was working. So this was back in the day when Elance was in existence, but now it's not. It's Elance moved to Upwork. So I lost that guy's contact information, but if I can find it again, I'll definitely give it to you guys so you can do. He was really, really good. But he created this for me. So the whole point is my actual website, which is here, aditiramchandani.com. It has a lot of stuff here. Like there's a header here, there's a video, there's all this stuff going on. So what he did was he created some sort of clean slate template, and inside that he put this stuff. So literally now I can copy and paste this code that he did and believe me, I'm not a coder at all, so I don't understand that stuff really. So this can be done by anyone, even if you're not like tech savvy. Literally you just copy and paste the code into a brand new page. I use WordPress, and in there you can just change the words. So I can be like, I can change the words to use this for like a free class or a different product I want to give away for free. But right now it's just for the Facebook group. I want to stop and see if you guys are following, if you have any questions. Does this make sense? Anything that you guys have anything to say? Are you guys following along? Does this all make sense to you guys?
This is so helpful.
Okay.
This is so helpful.
Okay, good. So it's making sense, right? It's not going over your head.
No, the opt-in, the idea of creating a landing page, that was awesome, because for so long I thought it was just one and the same. So that's really good to know that it's two different things.
Okay, good.
So are you going to have the recording of this?
Yeah, this is all being recorded right now.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Anything else, you guys? So yeah, you guys see, this is a blank white page. There's nothing to do but put your name and email. So it's like, if people want your stuff, they will put your name and email, because there's no distractions. There's only one thing to do on this page. So that's why it works. Okay, so let's review the steps so I just want to go overview it so you guys can understand the following. So the first is you want to have an email marketing system. The second is you want to create a landing page, okay? This is separate from your main website. Third, you want to create a thank you page, because after people put in their name and email, then what happens? You want to send them to a thank you page, okay? And you'll say whatever you want. I have examples, which I'll show after this. And then 4, you want to create a custom email list in your email marketing system. Number 4 is optional. This depends on you, and I'll explain why in a little bit. 5 is write a welcome email for your autoresponder. What this means is once people put their name and email into your system, you want to have an automatic email going to them saying, thank you so much for joining. We're so happy to have you. Expect to hear from me, twice a month, or you want to set some expectations so they know. You can let them know, drag my email if you're using Gmail into your primary box so you never miss my emails. Or if you are delivering a freebie, maybe you can have the PDF attached to that email or have a link, whatever it is that you're sending them. If you're sending them a free training series, then there should be a link for that in that welcome email. All right, so I'm going to go over this again so it makes sense. So you want to have an email marketing system, which I think pretty much everybody on this call does. I think maybe 1 or 2 of you may not, but a majority of you do. So if you do not have one, there are two main ones I recommend. One is MailChimp, one is Aweber. Then the reason you want to have this is because this allows you to manage all of the emails that you collect in one place. And you can send your emails directly from these systems. They're really convenient. It's much better than you just, copy and pasting people's into the to line of an email. This is a good way to like actually professionally manage your emails. Okay, so MailChimp is for free for up to 2,000 subscribers, but it does have more limited features. Okay, I use Aweber. I always recommend Aweber if you're trying to do this professionally, want to grow your business. I would recommend Aweber. I think it's pretty inexpensive for the most part. And then it can become a hassle once you do become more pro to upgrade, from MailChimp to Aweber, etc. So if you guys just want to go pro now, I recommend Aweber. There are more advanced features in Aweber that MailChimp does not have. Okay, so next is creating a landing page. So again, these are examples of landing pages, okay? You can just have a simple one like this, or you can have one with all of this. The cool thing is with the subscription companies like Megaphone, they have these templates ready to go. So literally, like when Shweta created this one, she just changed the words. This was all ready to go. Same thing for me on the right. I just changed the words and I just changed the photo. Actually, let me show you guys what it looks like. So this is the Megaphone app in the back end. So over here, if I press templates, do you guys see this, how the templates are ready made for you?
I just want to add one thing about Megaphone real quick. Like, I am very technologically challenged in that way. Like, if anybody on this call, like Nadia, I know you're working on your stuff. It's honestly though, like Aditi said, use Megaphone as practice. It literally does take away the fear because you're like, okay, this is not that hard. And then you can move on to other systems. But Megaphone's a great place to start. I mean, I like it.
Yeah. Okay. So like literally, and these are also tested templates. Like they've done testing to see like what works better. Like if this button is green, more people click on it. Like, so all of that has been done for you, which I like. So then if I press my pages, you'll see these are all the ones that I've made. And it's literally from me just changing the words on these pages. So this is one when I was advertising a class I was teaching. What does it take to make your first 1K in 6 weeks? So Nadia, you can see yourself here. I took one of your testimonials and put it on this. And you can literally put the time and date of the class. Like it's pretty cool. And like, I'm not going to continue paying for this because I feel like it is kind of a lot of money, but it's really worth it right now when I'm starting off because it's just too confusing to figure it out otherwise. But like I said, you can always hire a designer for like $10 to create it for you, to create just a basic one for you. All right, so number 3 is you want to create a thank you page. So when people put their name and email here, right, then where does it go? It should take you to a thank you page. So that's what this is. In Megaphone, you can create thank you pages as well, which I really like. So for this one is if I created this specific one, if people want to sign up for a session with me. So it links from this one. Get your free mini amplify session and uncover what's holding you back. So once people put their name and email here, it takes them to this page. And then it says book your free marketing assessment and then use this link. So I link them to my calendar. So it's like a whole little system I have set up. So I don't have to manually email them and be like, hey, you guys, when are you available for a time? Like it's all like systemized for me. So I don't have to do all those nitty gritty details. And here's another example. When people subscribe on my main website, so this is what my main website looks like. I send them to a thank you page when they subscribe. So you see this right here, create a life and business that makes you jump for joy here. So when they put their name and email in this box right here, it then redirects them to this page. So in this welcome email, I say, you should receive, well, first I say, hi, beautiful soul, welcome. You should receive an email in 5 to 10 minutes. If not, check your spam. And then congratulations and welcome to the Amplify community. And then I talk a little bit about myself and what I offer and what's available, what to expect in terms of getting emails. And then I tell them to reply back to my welcome email in their inbox and tell me where they found me. So then fourth, so this is the one that I said is optional, and I'll tell you why. So this says create a custom email list in your email marketing system. So this is what my Aweber looks like in the back end, okay? So I have all these different lists. So I have Amplify with Aditi, and this is the one on my main website. So that's this one I'm talking about right here, this green box, okay? So I have a separate list for that because they get a specific email, which says, you know, is a general welcome email. But if you want them to sign up for a free class that you're teaching, you'll see here, I said first 1K class, then I want the welcome email to be different. I want the welcome email to have the link of the class in there. So that's why I have to create a separate list. Okay, so the way you know if you want to create a separate list is if your welcome email has to say something different than the last one, than your main one. So marketing with Aditi. So for this one sends people to my Facebook group. So each different list has a different purpose, okay? So then here's another one, get seen, get paid. This sends people to specifically the get seen, get paid mini course. So those welcome emails address that. So each one has a different like conversation that I'm having with them. So if you just have a general email opt-in that doesn't need a specific welcome email, then you can just use your regular main email opt-in, which for me is the one Amplify with Aditi, which is the one I use on the website. So if you meet somebody at a networking event and they say they want to join, you can just put them on your general one. But if you meet somebody at a networking event and you tell them that you have a specific guide that will help them solve some specific problem that they have, then you'll want to put them into one of these specific ones, okay? Same thing for, like, for example, the one that Shweta made here for Energy Hour, that needs to have a separate email because it needs to send people a link for Energy Hour. So that's why for her, that's a separate list. Does that make sense, you guys?
You want to repeat it one more time? I think it might be helpful with the list.
Yeah, so basically, you want to have a separate email list only if you are sending them something specific. So if you're sending them a freebie, like a guide or a certain link or class details, then you create a separate email list. If you're not sending them anything specific, then you can just use your main list, which is, for me, Amplify with Aditi. Does that make sense to you guys?
Yeah, that answered my question.
Okay, so like Nadia, for you, if you wanted to be like, sign up for like a mini Thrive coaching session with me, right? That would be a new list because for you, you'd have to create a welcome email that sends people to your calendar so they can book it, okay?
Gotcha.
So for that, it wouldn't be the main email.
That makes sense.
And the reason we're doing all of this, you guys, is so you can create a system to grow your email list without you manually doing lots of things. So if you can set this up in a way, I mean, right now just start somewhere, but if you set this up in a way that your email systems work for you, then you'll be putting in less manpower to do it. So like if you're on Periscope, Nadia, and there's some new people who join, and you're like, hey, I'm offering free mini Thrive coaching sessions. If you're struggling with something right now, I'd love to help you out. We'll get on the phone for 20 minutes, and you can sign up at highletsmakeout.com/mini session or mini Thrive. You can make a custom URL to send them to. And you can make custom URLs in Bluehost if you use Bluehost, which is a web hosting system. I think you can do something like that in Squarespace too, I think. I'm not sure.
I have a question as far as the landing pages go. So you know how I'm doing the MR detox?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was just going to ask, this might help the others, that's what I want to ask now. So for the MR detox, I want to send out the thing tomorrow, right, to my mailing list, to Facebook group. but I only want people that are actually interested to get the information. So that's the whole point. Like people who sign up for it will get that information and it will be delivered to their inbox, right? Because I was just like, I'm creating the landing page so that it's only those people that are interested in it.
Exactly.
Okay, so the people that sign up for it are the ones that want the MR detox. Not everybody probably wants to do it. So that's my answer for that. Yeah. And I can post that on Facebook too, right? Or no?
So there's two ways to do it. So the way you described it is one way to do it. Another way to do it is that you can say, I'm hosting the MR challenge in my Facebook group, Energy Rockstars. If you're not a part of it, join the group here.
But then, so in my group, everyone will get it because they're in my group, they want it.
Yeah. Like, you know how I host the social media challenges? I do it in the group.
Okay. So, oh, cool. So that's good to know. So I can put it in in the email that I send, the landing page can have that, but that will be connected to my Facebook group. Am I getting you right?
Yeah, so what you can do is create a landing page for your Facebook group in general. Just be like, become an Energy Rockstar, or like join the Energy Rockstars Facebook group. And then, so that way, whenever you do any sort of challenge, you can just always do it with the Facebook group landing page and just say you have to be a part of the group to be a part of it to join in here, you know?
Okay, so landing group for the Facebook page, and then do you always customize it to saying what challenge you're throwing?
No. You can do that later as you get more advanced and you have things in place, but right now it's just too much work. You don't have to do all that. There's no point.
Okay, so just create a landing book for the Facebook page, and in the email it says MR detox, whatever.
Exactly. Like in your post, you can say MR detox. And then for the people in the Facebook group, they'll already be a part of it. So you'll just be like, just pay attention to the notifications and join in.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's really helpful because I was like, I felt like if I do the Facebook group, that's adding. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah,
I like that.
it's too much. Just keep it simple for yourself, and then you have to send the emails too. Like it's just too many places, and then you're gonna be tired.
I actually just want to say one thing because I think I like what you said because the whole thing about using less manpower. I think everyone's always wondering how all these online entrepreneurs are doing all this work and they just have the lifestyle they want. I think it's because there are these systems in place.
Exactly.
So I just think that makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
Yeah, totally. And I know it's really confusing, so hopefully I'm able to break this down for you guys. It makes more sense. So the last one is write a welcome email for your email responder. So here's an example of the welcome email I send for when people join my website. So this is the general email, okay? So this is what it looks like on the back end of Aweber. And someone actually responded to me yesterday from my welcome email, so I was able to screenshot that. So this is what it looked like when it got to her. I personalized it. See you over here on the left. If you don't have an email system, here's an example of what it looks like. See over here, I put hi, first name, etc. So it basically pulls in whoever's name it is. So over here, when she got the email, it was customized, and it says, hi, Karen. So that's like one benefit of using an email marketing system.
Quick question, Aditi. Is the landing page for the Facebook group the same, is it the same process as everything else? Or is it like a little separate?
So what you would do is, so basically for you, in purposes of what you're doing, your freebie is your Facebook group. Does that make sense?
So when they click on it, does it take them to my Facebook page? I just put the link in. That's just part of the...
Yeah, so what you can do is like how I did it here.
Yeah.
You can say, join the Facebook group using this link.
And then you put the link in. Okay, cool.
You can do it that way, or you can forward them straight to the Facebook group. So you can go either way. So there's lots of different ways to do it. So that's another.
Okay, cool. Yeah, hopefully this is helping others too, but I just figured this is stuff that people need.
Yeah, I would do it this way though with the link, because if for some reason it doesn't forward, then they'll be screwed. Or if they join on their mobile, I don't know. So I would do it this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, I have a quick question, which is a little bit tangential to this, to the whole Facebook discussion. The question is Facebook page versus Facebook group. So a lot of businesses have Facebook page, which the people don't need permission to join, or it's not a private group. Whereas there are businesses like yours, which has a group. So which one is better, or of course there are pros and cons to both. I don't know. I think that would be a little bit tangential to your topic, but because then in case of a Facebook page, you don't need a landing page for people to be directed there, or would you still have a page to be directed to them?
Yep, you're right. And actually what I'll do is, I'm sure other people have questions about this. I'll do a class on this specifically, because I know this is a question a lot of people have. Facebook group or Facebook fan page or something else. So I'll do a free class on this specific topic. But to give you the short answer of it, it depends on what your goals are, okay? So if you're trying to create an engaged community of people that you continuously speak with, you're running challenges, you're having free classes like how I'm doing it, you would want to have a Facebook group. And everyone should have a Facebook fan page. Like that we should have regardless. And the question is if you want to create a Facebook group or not. That depends on what your goal is and how you want to build your business. So if you're just pushing things outwards to the community, you can just stick to your fan page, and that's totally fine. But if you want to have continuous group conversations, and you also want to be able to create a private space for conversation where people maybe don't feel comfortable with everyone seeing it, then the group space is better. So for example, Tanuja, who's one of my private clients, she has the Love Bites fan club. So she creates an incentive for people to join because she teaches free classes only for members. And members just means that you're part of the Facebook group, and people can ask questions about health, about dieting, about, cookies, or whatever questions they have in a safe environment where other people can't see it. So even in my Facebook group, the one that you guys are a part of, when you post a question inside the group, it's private. No one can see it but the people in the group. So it provides this nice safe place where people can ask questions without everyone seeing it. On the fan page, everyone can see what you're posting. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you so much. Definitely makes sense, yeah.
Okay, cool. So if you wanted to create some sort of community to have a conversation about real estate, then I would suggest doing a group. But, and you're correct, you would not need a landing page to send people to just a fan page. That you can just literally post it on your Facebook profile page, say, hey, go like my page, or you can run Facebook ads for that, which is a whole nother topic.
Yep, thanks.
Cool. All right, so now I want to talk to you guys. If you guys are ready to take your businesses to a whole nother level, I have this course called Get Seen, Get Paid, which starts this Tuesday. And this is a 6-week intensive marketing course. Now, I want to preface by saying this course is only if you already know what your gift or what your product is or whatever it is that you're trying to get out there. If you're not sure about what you're trying to sell or what services you're trying to do, this course wouldn't be helpful for you. But if you have it ready, I think pretty much everybody on this call already knows what they're doing. Mega, you're doing real estate, Shweta is doing energy healing, Sarah has photography, Nadia, you have your lifestyle and coaching. So if you already know what you want to market, what you want to put out there, I have this course called Get Seen, Get Paid that's starting on Tuesday. So this is my landing page, you guys, that's not published yet, and I'm being a super perfectionist. So I haven't finished it, but I'll give you guys a preview. You guys can see it on my screen. So this is what the sample looks like. It's going to be live by Monday for sure at the latest. So it's called Get Seen, Get Paid Intensive, a marketing course for coaches, healers and spiritual entrepreneurs who want to grow their business with intuitive guidance, make more money, and have fun while doing it. So here's just a basic overview of what my page looks like. It's freezing up. It's a really, really long image, so it freezes up easily. Okay, so I guess that's not gonna work. So I don't have this available to book right now to join the course, but lucky for you, I know it says only $19.97 to join. It's not $19.97 at the moment. for you guys, it is only $4.95. So if you join today, you will get one free marketing strategy session with me. So this will be a private session with me where we would get on a call and work on your business specifically, okay? So you guys got a little glimpse of what my sales page looks like. It's not up yet. It will be up latest by Monday, but the class does start Tuesday, and there's actually already 4 people registered in the class. So we already have some great entrepreneurs in there that will be, killing it this next 6 weeks. In these next 6 weeks, what we're going to be doing in the course is getting very fine-tuned on your brand, get clear on your mission, get clear on what your brand stands for, what its values are. And the biggest thing my clients have trouble with is actually being able to speak about what they do. So we're gonna drill all of that down and get very clear on what you do, how you want to say it, how you want to present yourself, and how you want to speak about it when you talk to people that you meet, as well as when you do these classes and webinars. So 1, we're getting clear on your brand. 2, we are going to get clear on your audience, and you're going to get to know your audience as well. 3rd, you are going to get comfortable getting visible, because I know a lot of people have some fears about, putting themselves out there. Like Nadia, if you don't mind me putting you on the spot, I remember when we had a session 2 months ago, and you were like, Aditi, like, how do I get like more Facebook followers? And I looked on your profile, and you hadn't posted it yet. So I was like, Nadia, like, why don't we start with posting your blog on Facebook?
That was hilarious.
Oh my God. And you were like, I guess that's a good idea. So, but I know how hard that was for you, right? Because you're like, this is something I'm really passionate about, and I don't want to be attacked about it. I don't want people to have comments about it. Whatever it may be, it's scary. So I know I was able to help you through that fear. And then that next day, you posted it, and you were like, Aditi, it was so scary, but I just pressed post, and then I ran away from the computer, and I didn't check Facebook for like 6 hours.
Yep. And it was awesome.
Yeah, but you did it, right? And then it felt good afterwards.
It did.
And so that's why it helps to have a coach with you to help you, push through those fears and get out there. Because at the end of the day, we all want something bigger for ourselves. We feel this calling for our life purpose, but we're just too scared. So that's what this course is going to help you with. It's going to get you feel more brave about being visual. And we're going to talk about it in the group setting too. What fears are coming up, what's happening. And since I'm a spiritual person, we will be using, meditations, tapping, etc., to release some of the blocks that we have around this type of stuff. And then it's so funny, last is actually really the marketing strategy, because all of this needs to be done first for the actual marketing strategies to work. So being clear on your brand, being clear on your audience, and then having bravery to be visual, okay? And then lastly, the marketing strategy. And the best part is you'll be building your business throughout the course, okay? So it's not gonna be like I'm throwing stuff at you and then 6 weeks later you have to implement it by yourself. No, we're gonna be implementing things together every week, and we're gonna be facing our fears, and all of us are gonna be doing it together. So it's gonna be a wonderful community. And I'm super, super excited. Nadia is part of the course, and a couple other people are part of it too. So it's going to be super fun, and it starts Tuesday. So if you guys are interested and you want to sign up, I can actually, here, why don't you email me, because I don't have since the sales page is not up yet, I'll just put my email address here. Aditi@amplifywithaditi.com. So if you're even watching the replay, you can go ahead and email me. If you watch this in the next 24 hours, this will be valid. And if you're already part of the course, if you refer somebody and they join the course, you will also get one free private marketing session with me as well as the person. So there's some incentive for you to spread the love as well. I have a mini course for people who are not part of that. So it's Get Team Get Paid /mini course. So if you're watching this replay, you can sign up for the mini course to start with. It's free. It's for 7 days. have a fun video here. But it's, getteamgetpaid.com/mini-course. So now I just want to take a moment to ask you guys if you have any questions, if you're wondering anything about setting this up, if you're ready to do this, if you feel comfortable doing this on your own now. Let me know what your thoughts are after having this class.
I feel like so many more, like I feel like this is not scaring me anymore.
Good, I'm so glad.
This before, when I, would hear opt-ins and stuff, it would just kind of freak me out because I didn't know where to start, and this feels very attainable to me now.
Good. See if you can set one up before we start the class next week, then you'll be ready to go.
That would be awesome. I'm going to try that.
Yeah. So if there are no other questions, are there any other questions? I would love, as always, if you guys can go into the Marketing for Angel Entrepreneurs Facebook group and let me know what you learned, what you enjoyed, anything you want. You just post a comment in the group. I would absolutely love that. And if you're watching the replay and you're not part of the marketing group, you can join the group at themarketingangel.com. I think I have it on the first slide. Here, yeah, themarketingangel.com, and you'll get a link to join the Facebook group where you can join these free classes too. Let me unshare my screen. How do I unshare? Let's see. Oh, stop share. Okay, cool. Okay, guys. Hi, guys. So if you have no other questions, we're done here.
Awesome. Thank you.
Great job.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.